Yo, we are back for another episode with the one and only Too Cold. Champ, you in the building. Oh my God. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, especially after your phenomenal win. And how recent was that again?
I just fought on Saturday. Well, Friday. I'm tripping. It was a Friday fight.
Friday. Yeah. That's amazing. So where was that fight exactly?
It was in Mexico.
In Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mexico, yeah.
So you've been going out there doing your thing, huh?
Yeah. This is my second fight out there. The first one, the opponent pulled out the night of the fight. So,
Oh, okay, okay. So and that opponent, what was his rank or like?
Shit, I don't know.
Okay. Did you know him at all? Or?
No, I didn't know him at all. Like he was actually a last minute replacement, but then he just didn't show up to the bout. So me and my coach, we just packed up.
Okay. So when stuff like that happen, like how do y'all go about that? Like, is it some type of reimbursement for you guys, or like do you just have to? They have to get you another opponent,
so
or how
like
does that work?
If it was like a Saturday fight, right, and the opponent pulled out on Friday, which is normally the day you weigh in or something, like they'll find you a replacement.
Oh, okay,
you know
like right there and then and there.
But if an opponent pull out the day of the fight, the night of the fight,
it's not. It's
kind of impossible.
Okay.
Realistic.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about your last fight, man. I know that was a KO, right?
It was a 4th round KO. But like the guy, he actually came trying to fight, like, you know what I'm saying?
As he should, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He ain't just coming in and lay down. Some guys you deal with when you're in the early stages of your career, they come in and they just, they want to collect a check real quick. They get knocked down. And the ref would stop it or something like that, but he was trying to like throw blows, and he was like a vet. He had way more fights than me. I think I was his ninth fight.
Yeah,
that was only my 4th fight. So
okay, your fourth
that
pro
was my
fight.
4th pro fight. Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah,
that's
so. He had more pro fights than me and stuff like that, but he came to fight. Yeah, he was definitely using it, throwing his hands.
So was it? Would you say like, because you say he came to fight? Was it any time a little difficult for you, or like?
Nah, not when I say he came to fight like that. Like he doing what he doing, but he ain't trained like we train. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, it just went longer than expected. That's what I mean when I say he came to fight. Like the first fight only lasted 52 seconds. The first round.
Crazy.
My fight before this one, I got a first round knockout.
So like, would you say like you're a really good power puncher, or you just really know how to connect your jab?
Well, shit, it's been basically I'm not even gonna pump myself up. I'm a base it based off the way my coach trained me. He installed like intelligent boxing into me. So like I could break a person down by going to their body and making them think. And then they think I'm going to the body, and I bring it over the top. And then that's the punch that they don't see coming in and take them out.
Right.
So it's like,
but
I definitely got power though, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Power, speed.
Yeah. But so basically, you have a lot of skills in there, like when you're fighting. Okay,
definitely. But see, like the thing this coach taught me is that. Like, cause he more like a teacher than just a coach.
Okay,
Cause you got like a lot of men.
Of course.
That's in this boxing game now.
Interesting.
They just want to look pretty on the internet, doing shit that you don't even use in a fight.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right, 100%.
Yeah. But like he showed me how to manipulate somebody's mind in there. Cause when the body already start getting fatigued and you hitting them with hard shots and they not knowing where it's coming from, they not just getting fatigued like physically. They getting
mentally
fatigued too.
Right. It's messing them up. Because they're like, damn, what's his next move?
Exactly. So now they're completely out of the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? That is so interesting.
Yeah.
I've never really had somebody actually break it down to me like that. And that's so interesting. And for those of you who's watching this, you better take some in and really learn from this.
Sure.
Wow, so that's amazing. Yeah. So speaking about your coach, tell us a little bit about your coach.
Oh man, me and him met about. This only our 6 month. Like it just hit 6 months.
Wow.
This our 6 month together.
Yeah.
We met. Out here in Vegas. Once we linked up at Top Rank Boxing Gym. Yeah. The first week we met, we was trying to mend. You know what I'm saying? Like get things flowing together.
And like
we trained together for about 3 months. Then we took the first fight, but it didn't go through.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then we went back to training. Another fight got offered. We took it. That didn't fall through.
Okay. Got you.
We finally got the other fight September 28th, and that was our first fight together. It was a first round knockout. And like, man, like,
wow, I know he was proud.
Yeah,
I know he was proud.
He come from that cloth of boxing, where boxing was like, and not to dumb down it now, but it's not what it used to be.
No,
you know
for sure.
Like back then, real fighters wasn't scared to fight real fighters. Now you got fighters that's undefeated trying to protect their zero. So they don't take real fights. Right. You know what I'm saying? They take fights that's safe for them.
Wow.
You know
of course.
Back when he fought, you had motherfuckers that was out there.
Dogs. They was I want the best. I want the best of the best. Like he because they have a reputation to maintain too.
Exactly. Right. He trained with Mayweather's dad in camps and stuff like that. That was his
Mayweather senior.
Senior. Yeah. Okay. So like he was Ricky Hatton's spar partner, Zab Judah spar partner, Marcos Maidana. And that motherfucker hit hard. You know what I'm saying? So he was these dudes spar partner. So his criteria and his knowledge on the game,
like it was
ridiculous,
down,
bro.
Like, down packed. Like he got it, and he installed that in you.
Yeah, you got to check out one of his fights against Karaz. I don't know if you know Karaz, but
no, I don't think so. Was that
dominated him? He dominated.
That wasn't recent. That's
no. This back in his era.
Got you.
He dominated.
And where's he from out here?
He's from Morocco.
Morocco. Is that where is that at?
That's Middle East.
Middle East. I thought so.
But also, he moved.
They're like warriors out there, though.
Yeah, but he moved here from London, though.
From London. You know I know people look at London like it's some type of nice place, but it's they got a lot of dogs out there. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So and then y'all been working with each other for 6 months, which is really really interesting because usually I know like a coach. My bad.
No, you good. Good.
Am I tripping? Oh, that's outside, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Yeah. I was like, damn, who's that? No. All right, my bad. Yeah. So that's really interesting, because just knowing each other for 6 months, and then like just your willpower to get in there and like do the things that you're doing, and like take all his knowledge in, and like take it in, and like really like focus on that and do what you have to do in that ring, and then you show it too, and then he's probably so proud. I know, like usually like fighters, they usually with coaches for years, like a couple years, but man, like I could see y'all for another 6 months, 6 years, couple years.
That's like only the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That's only the beginning for sure. But like one thing I can say is like our personalities click. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's so important.
We got chemistry. Yeah. Like,
so important because you don't want to be a fighter and a coach and y'all don't understand each other.
No,
like y'all don't have
I've been there before.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? So I know what that feel like too. You know what I'm saying?
So how long have you been boxing?
For real, I ain't do no amateurs or nothing, bro. I played in the NFL in 2016.
Damn.
So but I've been a fighter my whole life. Like,
of course.
In the streets, like I came from a rough environment. You know what I'm saying? So
and a lot of boxers did.
Yeah, so it was nothing for me to.
Yeah,
I was fighting for free, so now y'all telling me y'all pay me for that shit.
Fight, so what? And that's the motivation. That's it right there. And I feel like that motivation should come when it comes to like sports and like being successful. You gotta have some type of motive behind it.
Oh yeah,
you gotta tell yourself like I've been, like you just said, I've been fighting all my life. You gonna pay me for this? I'm about to, I'm about to eat. I'm about to get in there
and it don't mean like every street fighter you could just be a boxer. Like it ain't that simple. Like boxing is down to technique and like I said,
for sure,
intelligence. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like street fighting. A street fight roughly lasts 30 seconds.
30 seconds. They tired out. Somebody getting knocked out really fast.
Rounds, you know what I'm saying? Like where you
some
got
8, some
somebody
12,
trying to break you down. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a major difference. But I had the guidance at home of like my uncle Shaquille Austin. He was a top amateur boxer.
Okay.
He was supposed to go
pro.
He
installed in that.
He was supposed to go pro, but he got shot back in the day, and his lung collapsed, so it was bad. You know, my uncle Patrick, he boxed. My father boxed before he caught life in prison. So you know what I'm saying? I come from a real
So and speaking of it, you want to tell us a little bit about your history and where you're from and like how it started for you? Because I know you said you was a football player, and I know a lot of boxers do come from football.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about how that switches for you. But before you get into that, tell us a little bit about where you come from. You know how and I want you to say this because I want you to inspire somebody right now.
Oh yeah,
I want you to get it, like really let them know, like, look, like this is where I'm from. Don't ever think you can't do it. So
most definitely. Like me, I'm from Newark, New Jersey. We call it Brick City.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's the north side of Jersey. I grew up there in Irvington, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? It's rough environments. You know what I'm saying? Like urban kids, urban environments. Poverty, stuff like that. But basically, it's like we taught one thing: you either gonna play basketball, sell drugs, football, try to make it that way. If you don't, then you right back on the streets like everybody else. But it's like at the end of the day, life started making me realize that, like, and it took me time though. But as I got older and fell on my ass a couple times, and got in trouble and stuff, it made me realize like it ain't the only way out. It's just what we brainwashed to do to continue a cycle.
Exactly, 100%.
And it's up to you to break the cycle. Like a person could get on here and they do it all the time. They preach. Oh, break the cycle. But if you're not showing somebody how to do it, and you one of them that's really coming from that cloth too, they ain't gonna listen to it.
It doesn't matter what you tell them.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless you really show them.
But if you come from where they come from and you showing them step by step how you doing it, and you breaking the cloth and you reaching that hand back to help them out too, then kids will respect that more. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
Don't nobody want to hear you when you up driving a Lamborghini in Beverly Hills. And you like these rappers nowadays. These rappers they in Hollywood, Lamborghinis, mansions, rapping about murdering.
That is so.
But y'all in the hills. But y'all inspiring these kids that's still stuck in that to go do that. You feel me now?
Right.
Yeah.
100%, and that's so important.
Like, I feel like it's like twisted agendas behind all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like people don't know how to really relay a message without. They feel like if you get on here and you talk positivity, that you assassinating your image, but really. You assassinating a whole generation of new kids that's coming up by telling them to go do something negative.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then knowing what you know, a great thing that you're doing and you're putting this message out there. Do you feel like people that actually can do the same thing that you're doing, do you think they just don't do it just because of what people are telling them in the industry, or like what they're surrounded by, and they're just like it's a manipulation scheme?
That's what I was about to say. It's not about what people telling them, right? It's really about what they seeing every day.
Yeah.
It's definitely the surroundings, because I've been there before. Yeah, where you feel like, damn, it ain't no way out. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody don't care. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't feel like nobody care. Yeah, and at the end of the day, how you gonna if say you got a kid, right? Yeah, and his mom's struggling, but she a single mom because his father got life in prison or something, right? And he see her struggling. And he got other siblings that's younger than him. They can't do nothing. Yeah. So how you gonna tell him go spend his time in the gym boxing when it's not making him no money up front? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When he could be doing whatever he's doing in the streets that's getting him money.
And what he see around
him.
Right.
What can alter his mom? What's gonna alter his mom more? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
that's so true.
It's so basically true. I feel like it's more so what they seeing. You know.
And how do you think, like, for example, people like you, and when you do reach that level, how do you plan on inspiring those type of people, that's really stuck in their environment? Like, because, like you said, like you just explained, you came from that environment, and I could truly say, if you know me, people who know me, they know my background, they know my history, but I did make a change. I decided to change, and I decided that I'm not going to be stuck here. I really want better, and that's when I decided to move away. That's when I decided to leave a lot behind, and I really changed my life. And for me, just growing up the way I was growing up, it came with maturity and my age. It came with seeing the stuff that I was seeing every day, and then meeting the right people, and then like seeing what they're doing, and I was like, there's no way there's literally this out here. And we're stuck over here thinking this is all we have. Yeah,
like so most definitely. Like I got plans. Like when I really make money, like the future I see for myself. Like I want to open up like homes where single mothers is living damn near $25 a month rent, stuff like that. Like people always say, "Oh, that's not gonna make you no money up front." It's not about making money up front. It's about changing generational curses. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna lead to a bigger change that you don't know what type of money it may bring you back in the future.
Yeah, of course.
Somebody may have came from that home that I was giving $25 a month rent to, right? And they may blossom to be some multi-billionaire CEO somewhere, and then come back and turn around and then hand me $10 million because and say, Jalil, you changing my life. You made life easier for me to take care of my kids or something. You never know what blessings you get out of stuff. But I don't go in there expecting that.
Yeah, right. It's just it's just something that's in your heart. It's something that you really want to do.
I feel like it's enough money in the world and enough money made by even athletes and rap artists of our color. Yeah. That actually have the money to go do this shit that I'm talking about right now. Right. And they don't. 100%. They want to go buy 7 Rolexes.
Right. To prove a point to Like, because we don't care. Like, there's nothing you buying another Rolex, Rolls Royce could do for us to make us. Well, the people that's woke to this, we look at you and just be like, dude, how could you have that much money? And that's the first thing you think about.
And I mean, like, I can't dictate what they do
with their money, of course.
You know what I'm saying? It's theirs. They work for it if that's what they feel they want to do. But then don't be the same person. Go back and make it seem like you care or want to do something
for people. And the thing is too, because they know their environment and where they come from. They know it. So the fact that they blossom into these, well, I can't even use blossom because just they grew into and got all this fame and exposure and all this money, and really don't think the way that you're thinking, the way that and I know there's a lot more people that's thinking this way, but we just don't have it. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
the way they do.
But it's gonna come.
Yeah, and I see so many people that's starving and so many people that's struggling. I'm like, how is this? And then there's so much money being generated in this world.
Money is printed every day, bro.
Elon Musk is a freaking trillionaire, or about to be a trillionaire. Yeah. And how? Man. You can't even spend that money in a lifetime. How are you not curing the world of this disease? And that's what I want to call it.
And then I ain't just even gonna blame it on the people that's at that level yet too. It's also like this, right? One of my good friends, he was just down here. He came to see me for my fight. My boy Ian, right? And he said something that really hit home. And he was just saying like, we got people, right? Like you may have friends that you grew up past and may have outgrown, or may still love from afar, right? Yeah. But a lot of these people, bro, they repeat a cycle because they don't want to do nothing different. They don't apply themselves. You know what I'm saying? When I was in Mexico, you look left, you look right, you see somebody hustling. Selling watermelon, selling mangoes. I believe it 100%. Putting concrete down, doing
we see them out here little by little. Imagine how they are in there.
Listen, when you come up here, you will have somebody who always coming to you with their problems, but they constantly doing the same
thing over and over again.
How you gonna expect something to change? Like
and that what you just said is so important.
It's accountability, bro.
You expect change, but won't change. And I listen to a lot of successful people, and the real ones like that really give us their message back. They feed us that. And I remember I forgot his name. I think it was like John something. But the point is, he said he used to speak to his mentor, and he was doing everything he thought he was doing right, but his he nothing would change. His mentor told him, "Do you really want to change?" And he said, "Yeah, but everything I'm doing," he said, "because you're not changing yourself." He told him like, you want change, but you won't change. And he said that stuck with him so like so strongly in his mind, because he was like, damn, I want to change the things that I'm doing around me, but I won't change myself. You know what I'm saying? And like the minute people start realizing that, like the change is gonna happen when you change, then it's gonna be a whole different
world. But like straight up, I feel like our world going backwards, bro. Like,
oh, for sure,
everybody chasing a viral moment, right? That don't mean it's gonna happen for everyone at all. But you got everybody chasing. But you got little girls that's 15, 16 getting their bodies done. They ain't even hit puberty yet to let their shit develop. You know what I'm saying? But they seeing what they seeing on Instagram.
It's the influence.
Yeah, bro.
It's corruption, man, and it's so sad. It's so sad because there's so many people out there like me and you that's thinking the way we do, and like people that could literally have a voice. They literally 10 of the most powerful people in the world right now could get together and speak something into it, like tell the world this is wrong, you shouldn't be doing this, and we need to change. And I guarantee you so many people will listen. But why they're not doing that? Because it's benefiting them from not doing that as well. And it's so scary because imagine you have the power to really make life better and really make people change, and like you just won't do it. All because you're so selfish and greedy, as if we can take all this success, money, and fame with us to the grave. In the afterlife. And it's just such a scary world, man, especially when you have kids and you have people around you that you care about, and you just know one day they might just get caught up with this nonsense that's in the world, and sometimes there's nothing you could do about it because their mentality be so trapped, and
it's easy to get trapped, because that's another thing I noticed when I was preparing for my fight, right? When I was in Mexico the day before after weigh-ins, like how I was just speaking about social media over there. You don't really see too many people get caught up with that over there, at least from my time of being like that, because over here you go into a restaurant, right? You could go to a family dinner, Thanksgiving or whatever, right? Table of 10, at least 6 or 7 of the people at the table gonna be on their phone. right?
So
go to Mexico. Me and my coach went in this restaurant. Like a table of 20, whole family. They singing karaoke. You don't see not one phone out. They talking. It's intimate conversation. Like back how things used to be. Like you getting to learn somebody through face-to-face contact, not just DM.
And you know what? I know exactly what you're talking about. Because look, I'm Belizean, so I came from a place like that.
I'm Haitian, so
right. You know, so is it just on the West that is just so corrupted with this behavior? Because like I know where I'm from, like we still have that, you know, and like you said, you're from Haiti.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I ain't from Haiti. My family from my father and my father's side of the family, so I'm half Haitian. But like
they still have those morals.
I ain't gonna say it's just the West Coast that's like that, because it's like I'm from Jersey. That's the East Coast. I lived in Philly. Everybody, everywhere.
When I say West Coast, I don't mean the West Coast. I mean the Western environment. Yeah. Like America, you know,
I think the whole America like that. For sure.
Yeah, I mean it's so crazy, you know, because you go to these different places and you've seen how like lost the word, but like you said earlier, like intimate, you know, man. Like they still have that back in the day structure about like being family orientated, being like, you know, respecting each other's conversation at the table, at the dinner table, and you know, just that you know, I don't know the word, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm pretty sure they know what I'm trying to say, you know. So man, that's so crazy, man, because it just shows how much like deep down in the hole that this side of town or this side of the world is, you know, and they can't wake up to it because of these bad influence that's right in front of us, and like these bad habits that we created for ourselves, you know, in our household and in the world, and it really sucks, you know. So yeah, man, that's pretty deep. Sure. But to go back and talk about, you know, boxing.
We drifted off.
Great conversation. Sure. That was really great.
I always think about stuff like that, so I definitely, you know.
Of course. Okay, so coming this far in your career, man. So you're 4-0 right now, right?
No, 3-1.
3-1.
So. In Texas, my second pro fight, I fought on Cinco de Mayo, a Mexican holiday.
Yeah.
I was fighting a Mexican. I was told the night before that you know, getting IVs and rehydration is banned, but they were doing it. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, this was during the month of Ramadan. I had just fasted for Ramadan because I'm Muslim.
Of course.
So I was dehydrated, depleted, like already, and still trying to cut weight. So everything was just bad for that one. You know what I'm saying? I just it was just something that if I just shouldn't have took the fight. You know what I'm saying? I was winning the whole fight, but it just didn't go in my favor.
Of course. And it's okay, because we learn from things like that. What would you say you would have done different, like with that fight? Would you have took it?
I just wouldn't have took it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was dumb anyway. Because I was fighting a Mexican on his holiday in his hometown.
I mean, that don't mean nothing.
No. I'm just saying. But you wanna be your best self healthful.
Of course.
Every time you step in the ring, of course. You know what I'm saying? But like if I show you the footage, I was whooping his ass all around. It's just you know, it's just one of them things. You know.
Okay, so like, was it like, did it go to unanimous decision?
No. So it's like the ref tried to call it a TKO and all this other shit.
Because like he stopped the fight.
But the dude was hit me behind the head. It was a bunch of shit with that, but we was in his hometown. So you can't hit behind the back of the head, but it's illegal. But they was letting him get away with this shit because you know it's just the circumstances.
Like, for sure.
But I have that. I had it under appeal through the Texas Commission because they have the footage. And have me marked down for winning every round. You know what I'm saying? And they also see the footage of him hitting me behind the head.
Okay.
Like his corner was yelling shit like eso, but like going like they're like basically telling them to hit me behind the back. So like,
so did you ever get that appealed and approved?
Appeal process that should take time. So like it's through the Texas Commission.
Got you.
I just got to. That's just a waiting game.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't do was just sit and dwell on it, and you know,
no,
like,
of course.
I just was like, fuck it. If they give me the appeal, they give it to me. If they don't, I'm just gonna keep.
It is what it is.
Knocking these motherfuckers out
for sure. And then I guarantee you that would make you better. That'll
make
you more.
That shit lit a fire. That shit lit a
that give you a spark.
So I'm like, damn, they fighting dirty like that. Like they do dirty like that. Like, damn, I'm like, damn. They like, damn. Then they tell you, you know, I peep. I'm not one of the people that go point everything on race, right? but I pay attention.
But you see what it is.
So
for
I'm
what
like, it's illegal for me to get the IV, which it is.
Yeah.
But y'all motherfuckers doing it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
and I was the only fighter on the card sponsored by the IV company. So how the fuck I ain't getting the IV? You feel? But it's cool though, man. Everything I wouldn't have been where I'm at right now if it didn't happen. You feel me? So
100%. Yeah, no, 100%. You know, so yeah. Then speaking about dehydration clauses and stuff like that, how do you think that fight with Tank and Ryan Garcia would have went? If Ryan Garcia, you think would have still? Yeah, man. I know they supposed to get a rematch. What do you think about that?
The same way or worse, right? Ryan ain't fucking with Tank, man. Tank on a whole different. A lot of these dudes listen, right? And I don't give like fighters gotta show me something for me to even be like the way I am, right? Cause I done been in a ring with good fighters. Yeah, sparred a bunch of guys that motherfuckers done talked about shit like that. But it's like I seen this dude work ethic, like, and you see what he do come to fight night.
For sure.
He not just fighting, right? He got a different anger built up.
He's probably in there like you said, like when you this thing that your coach is teaching you. He's probably like strategizing.
Tank for sure strategizing, but I'm saying it's also something that your coach can't teach you. Like also what I fight on is my passion to have my family in a better position in life. You get what I'm saying?
Got you.
So it ain't nothing that I'm gonna just let stop me, bend, fold, or lay down for nothing. And I feel like Tank got that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not. Ryan, you talking about the spoon fed kid? Silver spoon
that
kid.
probably want the attention. And just
Silver spoon kid that really blew his career up off of Instagram. That's why I go back again to. You know, clout chasing.
For sure.
And pulling these little rants that he do on Instagram.
Oh, not for sure. Because sometimes, too, I be thinking, like, damn, is he okay? You know?
That shit just be
I'm like, you think so? Like, the last time he did that last thing he did, before the Haney fight.
That's what I'm saying. Just these rants and stuff like that.
And he was saying, like, months ahead, he already had everything planned out. Like, he was gonna fake being crazy.
It's a whole what's that called? Itinerary.
Do you think he's actually a little crazy?
I don't think nothing's crazy about that boy. I think he's just a spoiled brat. You feel me?
That want to have things.
A lot of these boxers, they want to portray this gangster image of this street.
But and then after that, he started rapping.
Bro, listen, right? We ain't gonna get him no attention, man, because it's like these dudes be goofy, man.
Okay. And then not only Ryan, but what do you think about this last Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight?
It was a circus, bro. Like it's just.
Do you think Mike? Because I watched it, man, and he looked like he was like battling in there. Mike looked like
I ain't watch it. The fight was the same night as my fight.
Oh yeah, it was on the 15th. Yeah. Did you see snippets of it or?
Like I saw it on Instagram, but they was just posting the part where he ain't had no fucking pants on. I'm like, oh man, they on Mike ass, man.
And we gotta pause for a second, okay?
Nah, you good.
Had to take a little break so far, but man, what a great conversation, so far. Once again, thank you for coming by. You know, definitely appreciate you. You know, great conversation so far, man. But just to get back into it, man. So what do you think about this recent Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight?
Man, I thought like I don't even know what to think of, to be honest. I can't ever, like, at the end of the day, it regardless whether it's rigged or not, you know what I'm saying, which I don't know, but if it isn't, it still looked bad on Jake Paul. Like, even though he got the win, you couldn't knock out a 58-year-old.
Yeah, I know. When you think about it, yeah.
So whether it goes as a win on your career or not, it still look bad when somebody go research that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And then he did say like, oh yeah, I start taking it easy on him or something like that. What he said.
Whatever he want to say, it looked bad. You know what I'm saying? That for Mike Tyson, I mean, he don't got nothing to be ashamed of. Whether it was rigged or whether it was a real fight. Not only did he get paid, right?
Yeah,
but
20 mil.
Yeah, 58-year-old man still showing
when I saw that
at his age that he can move around. Stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I didn't think he was 58. I thought he was like just hitting 50. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I was like, oh crap, Mike is 58. He's about to be 60 in 2 years. You know, that's an old man. You know, for taking that fight with Jake Paul, who's half his age, and who's Jake
More
Paul.
Than
I would
half.
say, I would say he's in his prime right now. You know, he couldn't see Mike in his prime.
So us knowing that, right? You look at Mike even more like, damn, that's good. He can move like that at 58. You know
58. I'm not gonna lie. I watched the whole thing, man. Mike was exhausted. He was tired. He's an old man, but he gave it his all.
I don't know why he was biting the glove and all that shit.
I don't know why he did that. He must have got frustrated. He must have got frustrated, you know. And then speaking of biting the glove, man, I don't know what they were doing in that locker room with his showing his ass.
Yeah, I'm like, that's the only clip that they kept showing on Instagram. So I'm like, man, I don't want to see this shit, man.
Man, but you know what? He looked very tired, man. Even coming out, I'm not gonna lie, he looked tired. He almost tripped coming out. And I was like, oh shit, man. It's like watching your grandpa get beat up. You know. But you know what though? One thing I would say, they can never take that legendary title away from him.
Oh nah, man. He always still Mike. Man.
Ever. I don't care if it was Jake Paul.
I should have Mike at 40. It would have whooped Jake Paul.
Oh, for sure. Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah. So that's one thing he can't take that title. You know, cool. They both took the fight. I'm like, okay. Hats off to that.
There was a bunch of shit with that fight. You know, it was a 14-ounce gloves.
Yeah, exactly. 8-minute round. Yeah. I mean, 8 minute.
Nah, 8 rounds. I was about to say, not no 8 minutes.
8 rounds, 2 minutes.
Might have died in that bitch.
Left on a stretcher, right?
Yeah, you know, like
8 rounds.
And you got to remember, Mike smoked weed, man. Mike chilling right now.
He chilling, life, man. He collected that money, and he gonna be good now for the rest of his years. You know.
He ain't worried about no boxing. That was just something to do.
Yeah, the world know. The world know. We saw that, and we was like, you know, there's a lot of non-common sense people who's like, oh, Mike could have, Mike this, Mike that.
Casuals.
They
dumbass.
We know, right? We know that it was fun to watch. We know that was entertainment. We know it was sold out. Bro. They made a lot of money.
Every other fight on that card was a real fight.
100%.
That was just like a little exhibition.
Right. I think the girls, they said they had 50 million views on theirs, and Mike and them had 60.
And that was the fight that I was mad about because Amanda Serrano won that fight.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Like they gave it to.
There's no way on earth you land 170 more punches than somebody and you lost the fight.
More?
Yeah, she landed them.
Crazy.
170 more.
Yeah. So when it comes to stuff like that, why would they do people like that?
Man, it's just what looked good, right? So so like Katie Taylor, she fight dirty. You feel me? She headbutted. From what I'm seeing on the videos, like I watched it on YouTube. I actually went back and watched that fight because this is the second fight.
Yeah.
She headbutted her. The blood rushing and all that stuff out of Amanda's eye. That looked good to the judges.
Yeah.
So they go past and overlook the facts.
Yeah, that's right in front of your face.
That's right in front of your face. That she just hit her in the motherfucking face 170 more times. Then she got hit. Like so.
Yeah.
I mean,
that really sucks.
But it make you go back. Like you gotta think. You gotta think it like. Sometimes step back from the fact that boxing is boxing and people getting paid for this shit, right? And look at it like them fights in the school cafeteria, right? A person could be beating somebody's ass, but as soon as he start leaking, people be like, it's the same shit with the judges. You feel me? They be tripping.
You know which is crazy because what do that do for someone's career? Knowing you want to fight, and you know,
it depends on your mental. Like even with me, like I was just explaining, it's either gonna light fire under your eyes, or it's gonna make you be on some shit like, damn, I don't want to do this shit no more. Yeah, but I feel like people that say that is soft. Like,
nah, for sure.
Something shit. If you really want something in life, you gotta go get that shit. Regardless, you gonna go through ups and downs.
Do you think it hurt their spirit a little bit though? Like knowing, like, damn, man, that was really. I gave that my all, and like
it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, right? Because nobody like losing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Who you don't train all camps to go in and come out and not be victorious,
especially knowing you won.
Yeah, especially knowing you won, right? But it's like this, right? It's like. Now you know moving forward to not leave it in the judge's hands.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it's like,
yeah, man. So that's man, interesting stuff that's been happening, in this boxing and everything. But speaking of boxing as well, we have a couple clips of yours that we should look at right now, because let's check this out. As a matter of fact, which one? What are we getting ready to show the world right now? Which one of these clips these exciting moments that you want to give to the world right now?
Oh man, you could choose. For
real,
bro. Let me see. That's the last fight that I just happened. I dropped him in the I think it's the third or second round.
Okay. So let's take a look at this. Let's see what you did right here.
I was just playing with him right there, just trying to bait him. Yeah, that body shot.
Oh, that body shot.
Yeah, I was trying to finish him with the hook though. That hook that came was there. He was not.
He wasn't getting back up after this.
No. He didn't want to fight no more.
He didn't want to fight. He got up though. What happened with that?
Watch the next clip.
Oh, okay. Doesn't it? Okay, for sure.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. This one I beat him till he said no mas.
He said no mas.
And like it was a great experience because he you see what I mean, he want to fight, but he just don't got the skill, but he's savvy, he got enough time in the ring where he's not gonna just lay down, you know what I'm saying, and I liked it because it gave me the experience
of course.
Getting around and seeing how my body go, you know what I'm saying. But being in Vegas, you just learn so much craft.
Right.
Steps,
and then fighting the people that you're fighting out here as well.
Right. See, then you start playing with his mind. He can't hit you.
He like, man, what? I thought I had
so
that.
Now I'm showing him different angles with the hands and stuff. Now this one he gonna start quitting. This one's over. He quit.
He said no. Damn. You must have punched him hard on that time.
Yeah. Cause like,
damn. What would make a fighter quit like that though?
Some hard shit.
You was really in his head, right?
Yeah.
You was really in his head because he looked like he could have stand a few more shots, but he said, you know what?
Nah,
hell nah, bro. I can't do this.
Shit, you gotta break their will. Man. You know what I'm saying? Break his will to one.
Right. Man. But this just goes to show, man, boxing is no joke, boxing is no joke,
For sure, you gotta prepare, man.
Like you said, it's nothing compared to a street fight.
Exactly. And it don't just start with preparation. Like I see a lot of guys, they wait till like 2 weeks from the fight to really want to start locking in. I'm like, man, you tripping.
Huh.
Like, niggas been training for 12 weeks, 8 weeks. You should always be back in camp. Like I just fought Saturday. My knuckle ain't broken, no shit like that. It's just swollen from the fight. But so my coach got me. I'm just running. I'm running miles. But even after my last fight, I was right back in the gym on Monday.
Right. But you have an understanding that also you have to take care of your body.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
So I got this recovery center out here. Shout out to my sponsor, Restore. They Hyper Wellness. It's in Green Valley. They cryotherapy, all that local cryo. I'm going there, get my hands treated.
Okay.
Nice.
Also, speaking of your sponsors,
different cloth, man. Because this my bro Too Raw. This is brand.
That's fire.
And my cousin Turdy broke me up for the fight. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them. They out Camden, New Jersey. Tap in with them.
Okay. And the hat,
that's Too Raw cut. This Contenders clothing. They sponsor me too.
Okay.
They out here in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I might want to sponsor you as well, man.
Oh, man,
how we cool about that? Because my brand do a lot of clothing, so
man, like, for sure. So basically, like, if you got a logo for your clothing, or even if you got the actual clothing item, I wear it to the fight, press conference, or weigh in.
Yeah.
Any choice of yours.
Okay.
If it's a logo that you want me to put on my trunks, I wear it to the fight.
Okay.
You could choose, like, basically I got two different packages. You can either buy the small package where it's like $150 for the logo, it get camera time, or you could buy the complete front or the complete back of my trunks. You know what I'm saying? I charge
and then anybody could do that, or
anybody, any business owner. I don't do no ain't not like listen, right? So
Yeah.
No like
is there anybody you wouldn't want?
Yeah, I ain't and like, you know, if you LGBTQ and all that shit, that's your choice in life, but I'm not wearing it on my trunks.
Wait. But you can't.
I ain't discriminating. I'm just not putting that shit on my trunks. That's your business. This is my business. You
Understandable.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you support something like that?
It ain't something that, you know, like, I'm Muslim, so
yeah, of course. So
I live by different guidelines. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But it don't mean that you can't live that way. If that's the way they choose to live, that's their life.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not going judge you on it. It's just something I don't do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
and I understand you 100%. Because one thing I don't do, I don't judge. Like you said, I don't judge you for who you are. I'm pretty sure I had a couple, maybe one guy on here that was probably from the LGBTQ community.
Listen,
he never mentioned it. You know,
listen, your life choices is your life choices, right? Mm-hmm. That don't mean that I gotta not like you. I'm not saying I don't gotta like the person because I got friends that's probably doing that shit or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But it's like,
yeah, but your morals come. Of course. If you got morals about yourself, one thing they need to understand too, because don't get it twisted. I'm not against you when you say that, because me sponsoring LGBT, rainbow flag, it's not something I would do.
Yeah, I'm not wearing that on my
I don't judge you. You could come to my show. We'll talk like man and woman, whatever you are, you know, whatever the case is. And I'm not saying that in no disrespectful way, because you're a human, and I respect that.
Exactly.
You know, I'm a human. You know, you've been You've been through some things. I've been through some things. I'm no one to judge. But when it comes to sponsoring, I don't believe in that, because that's not something I will put out there and have the world believing like I would support, because I really don't support that. Bro. You know, but I don't judge you.
Entitled to that.
Yeah. You know, you are who you are. I've worked with some people from the LGBTQ community. You know, I have. But would I stand there with a flag and saying like I really do support this? It's don't judge them. This is what we stand for. It's okay. Peace and blah blah. I won't, because I don't believe in that. Because I wouldn't raise my kids to believe like it was okay to do something like that. You know,
I can't.
Like me as a straight man, you get what I'm saying? Because
I got a son too.
I have a daughter. You know, I have my daughter's mom got 3 boys.
Yeah, see, that's what
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
And I raise them like any man should raise their son. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like straight up. I don't let them feel like, but I don't tell them like, oh yeah, like if you see people like this, stay away from them and like, bash them with a hammer. I don't raise them that way, you know, but I raise them with understanding for the world, for what the world is now, for what we have around us, what we're surrounded by, you know, and how to either you know what I'm saying? But I raise them with moral right and wrong, straight up 100%. You know, you don't judge a book by its cover. You don't think you're better than nobody. One thing I've always learned, like everybody in the room should be respected and treated equally. I don't care if he up here, down here, no matter the situation, you know. And that's just me. That's just how I was raised. But like you said earlier, would I go around parading it like, I support this 100%? No, because that's not in me. That's not real to me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't judge them. If somebody came on here and they was wearing their flag, their rainbow flag, that's you. That ain't. But don't put me in that category.
You're not gonna like restrict them from coming on the show. That's what
of course not.
Do. You know what I'm saying? That's their life. You know what I'm saying? It's same with me. That's y'all life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my life though.
Yeah. And then so this where it get tricky though. What if they support that behind the back, but they're giving you their logo that's not like that, but you didn't know that, but it's something that was covered up with their logo.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. And then they come out like, "Ooh, he supports."
Oh nah, see that's what I'm saying. Now we're gonna have some contract restrictions and stuff like that. Y'all can't be on that shit. Y'all bamboozled. You feel me?
Could you imagine?
See now look, now we on a different ball game.
And they post you as the head of the website.
A lawsuit, motherfucker, defamation of character. Real shit.
Yeah, man. But in all serious note, you know, I'm glad we kind of like brought that up because you know. And it's not even about just bringing it up. Just, you know, it's just so we could have a good understanding of where we stand too.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Because we're straight, we're men in this world. You know, they should respect how we feel as well.
Oh yeah, man. Because
as much as they want us to forcing us to respect that.
Because listen, right? Like it became a time where and it was going on a lot too, like where it was seeming like, damn, you speak your mind on that shit, or just give your honest opinion on how you feel on it, and they calling it a hate crime.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's
right.
like, God damn.
So 100%.
So suppose you got a straight man, right? And someone's trying to force this upon them, like, and make them have to live. That's not a hate crime,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because now, listen, right? This is where this shit getting
how's
tricky
it not
right
a hate
now.
crime on our end?
Yeah,
and we're forced to,
and we forced to deal with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then and then it's like this, right? Was really only becoming a real problem to me because gay people been around for years. There ain't no problem.
Yeah,
as long as you mind your business, leave me
like
alone.
It's not new.
Live
Yeah.
life. I don't give a fuck what you doing out here.
The Roman Empire back in the days,
they was all gay. Some niggas just little do they know. It was all wild.
If you familiar with the Bible phrase, what is it? It's like two names, but it was like two different cities. It sound like two names when you put them together. It's something got the. Oh man, I don't remember it. But anyways, like basically, God destroyed those two cities for the stuff that they were doing. Yeah,
See, that's what I'm saying.
I forgot the name of it, but
listen,
yeah.
like it's like right now that the shit that's not sent well with me is this the transgender shit, right? The reason is it's not, again,
it's getting scary. You can't tell them apart.
No, fuck all that, right? I ain't talking about that part. I'm saying like on some shit like I got little boys and little girls. You feel me? So like I seen this incident in Chicago where it was a little girl going to the bathroom and it's a grown ass man dressed up as a woman going into the bathroom too.
Like what?
Like, suppose his mom just clicked to do something to this little girl. Because he back attracted to girls now today. He don't know how, but she's
you know
a little
what?
girl. Now you putting them in danger.
But
you know
but that's the thing too. A lot of them, they do it because they can get away with it.
Yeah, but
a lot of these guys are real sick pedophiles.
Some
That's
of these
like
motherfuckers
they do this for that specific reason.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
so
that's
wild.
even.
I don't
deep.
like that shit, man.
And you know what's so crazy, brother? And like I feel like, you know, even with the election and everything, and Donald Trump winning, I feel like there's a reason why a lot of people voted for him, man. Because he was really against stuff like that.
For sure, we needed that, bro.
Yeah.
Kamala, man.
Yeah, the things
and
that
I
they
don't
were
get into
doing.
all the political shit.
No, of course. But you can see it for what it is.
She for sure, like she.
Yeah.
And then what we said, the only way you'll see change is if you change. Just make a change yourself, right?
Yeah.
She was asked a question of what she would do differently than Biden, and what did she see that he did wrong? This motherfucker said she ain't see nothing.
Nothing.
So that means you could kick rocks, motherfucker. You ain't about to do nothing different. You feel me? Because
which is so amazing to me, you know, and I know they try to win it over by like with the black people and like the black voters, like, but we're not all that dumb.
Oh man,
you get me?
No,
like 100%. Like we're not all that naive, and I think a lot of people saw that. Like, who do they think we?
And what people gotta realize with her too, right? Like, and this is a thing where us, like, I'm already woke up, but I'm saying us as a whole need to wake up, right? They think we so dumbfounded and just ghetto and this and that to the point that she thought she could win over the black community by having Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion perform at a presidential election.
Oh my God! You know,
like,
I'm so glad you brought that
How
up.
did them two even correlate?
Oh,
you
man.
feel me? Like,
then to top it off, Beyonce.
Yeah, but listen. What they doing there?
That is crazy.
But she felt like she could reel in these young black girls, black women to get their vote.
And you see,
and
the
don't
voters
really give a fuck about it. Then they was all both of them was really blowing me with the shit they was doing. Donald Trump going to McDonald's helping niggas.
yeah. It comes to a point to
when
where
you gonna see him in McDonald's cooking some fries any other day. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But that's so crazy to me. Like, what made you think all of us sat there like, oh, what? He's in McDonald's working. Yeah, like, I support.
But they think we're stupid.
A lot of us don't even want to work at McDonald's. And it's so deep to me, man, because it's like it just seemed like it's the black community, and I don't want to say that about it. You feel me? But damn, bro, it seemed like they look at us like we're really just dumb monkeys, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure, bro.
And it sucks, you know, and not trying to get all like, oh, pro-black and like stuff like that, but I just call it like I see it. These are facts, and at the end of the day, I'm a black man, so it's like it's only hurting me and these black kids that I have in this black world that we have to live a part of. But I'm not gonna say black world because damn, look at all black world. Right. You know, I don't even feel like it. Sometimes I feel like black people wasn't supposed to be on this damn earth, you know, which is sad. You know, which is sad to me because it's like after so many years of stuff that we endured, how are we still doing this to ourselves? How
and now before it used to be them doing it to us. Now it's us doing it to ourselves.
That's the crazy part about it.
We gotta man, like,
what do you really think it
deep,
is
though, right? Because it even go back into the part where we was talking about communities and kids seeing stuff different, but like it's like they look at it like, damn, can black people really complain because they out here killing each other more than anything? You feel me?
Right. But you know what though? Because back then we didn't used to be like that. I know this stuff started like around like the 80s, and it obviously we could go really deep when they brought the white stuff into the community and like all that negative stuff that they did put into the community.
And look, right, a lot of black people and some I don't mean to just say black people, but a lot of people in general, we want to talk as a whole, right? Yeah, don't even got their passports. But yet, right?
Or IDs.
But look, right?
Or driver's license.
But yet, we got AK-47s from Russia.
Crazy.
We got cocaine from Mexico. Cocaine from Colombia. How the fuck is getting here?
How?
Right. So
we know we can't do that on our own.
So we ain't going to get that shit. So come on now. They putting
it's a propaganda.
Come on, man. And then then you got. Listen, right?
It's deep.
All this shit that's sitting in these cops' evidence room. You think they ain't bringing that shit back on the streets and selling it?
Damn.
To make their money.
They sell it to whoever the higher up is, and they like, hey, do what you want with it.
And then put that shit back on the streets. You know what I'm saying? So,
it gets deep. It gets really deep. Why do you think us though? Why us? Why us? Do you think they fear? And I have to go there because this is something I've always wanted to talk about. Do you think some people in this world really fear our kind, our race?
Yeah, I mean, black is beautiful, man. Black is powerful. So, I mean, listen, right? You could take any color in the out of a marker, box of markers, right? And put that shit on paper. But you put black over it, you're not gonna see it.
You're not gonna see it at all,
and it won't blend
at all,
right? So we dominant, bro. Like superior. We are superior, but we don't treat ourselves like kings and queens and superiority out here.
Right.
We getting. Not we, because I ain't doing shit.
Not for sure.
Motherfuckers getting high off pills, strung out. You know what I'm saying? We losing value.
We are.
But we the cause of it.
Right. You know and as you can see in the world, we are so influential.
Yeah.
We have people from India, China. They want to be, and not like want to be, but like we influence them in so many ways with our culture, with the things that we do. How do we not wake up as a community, as one whole people, and realize like if we all put our heads together, we can really control the things that we want to control. We can control this narrative. We can really do the things that these people above us is doing. Why do we not own lands? Why do we not own communities? Why do we not? And we are so big in this world.
I was in Mexico, right? And I saw Chinese stores, bro. Them motherfuckers everywhere. They opening business everywhere, bro.
That is amazing.
Chinese stores, like out the ass, bro. Everywhere, restaurants, buffets, regular Chinese stores. You gonna see one of them shits, no matter where you at. That I'm convinced, like they just know how to get it.
They know. It's something that they're doing.
Yeah, they're applying it.
It's something. It is something. But you know what? It's something that the rest of the world is doing that is just kept from us. And even though people like us could go there, look, this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. Why don't we take that in and do it? Why do you think our people are such a slave to poverty, and such a slave to like they call us, the laziness?
Why is we such slaves to it? Man, that's a good ass question, bro.
Why don't we want what we see? Like that they have. They wanted it and they took it.
It's hard for me to even answer that because it's like shit. I want it. You feel me? Like so, it's hard for me to even answer that because it's like I see it. I can't tell you why the next person don't see or want it when the shit right there. You feel me? Like, but
do you think we're just so comfortable that we believe like this is all we could get?
That's what I was
like. We've been slaves. That's what I was we've been slaves for so long. We feel like this is the best that we you know, because you know that slave blood that travels in us. Yeah. So do you think it affects our mind as well?
Hell no.
Nah.
I don't think that should affect our mind. Cause I feel like your mind is affected by what you let affect it. I feel like if you apply yourself and really, like, shit, you want something bad enough, you gonna go get it. Like, for instance, right? You can have a man sitting right here where I'm sitting at, right? And say he don't got no ambition to go get no job, don't want to go get no money, don't want to do nothing. But a girl walk through here with a fat ass BBL, he gonna want to go get that shit. He gonna know how to go
fast. Ooh, that's so important.
He gonna know how to go get that, right? Oh, so it's about what you really want to do in life.
So it's really about what you want to do.
Yeah,
it's literally like if you want to do something, you're really gonna get up and do it.
My point.
If you want to pursue a goal, if you want to pursue that woman, you're gonna do it to the. No, at any cost.
Exactly. I just feel like people make like I'm not the type like I love black people, right? But I ain't gonna make excuses for us.
Right, 100%.
If you ain't applying yourself, bro, you don't work, you don't eat.
Do you know Candace Owens at all?
No. Is that some like political?
So yeah.
I ain't big on politics. Bro.
She's like a journalist. So if everybody hate her because they think she hate black people. But literally all she been telling black people is exactly what you said. Yeah. If you want it, go get it. Stop treating yourself like you're a slave. We're not slaves anymore. This world is so big. We see it happening in front of our faces. They did it. They're famous. We see all these celebrities, right?
Now now that slavery that was going on ain't going on no more. But it is a certain type of slavery.
Yeah, of course.
Now. It is. You know, like, and you know, like for real, like. Because these prisons is funded. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And you got higher up African American celebrities that's funding these shits too.
These prisons off of the money to put. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And then why are some of these, especially on the western side of town, why are some of these prisons so comfortable?
Because they want you to get comfortable with staying in that motherfucker.
And they go back. Let me tell you something. They go back so many times.
When it comes to prison for African Americans or anybody from an urban inner city, right? They already programming you since birth for that shit. And the reason I'm telling you, right? The schools, right? When you go to prison, the first thing they give you is your ID when they book you. When you go to these elementary schools, you getting a little ID, right? We got to walk through metal detectors now at schools. You got to do that same shit in prison, right? Getting fed on a tray that got 4 sections. In school, you got 4 sections. Gloomy ass hallways in prisons, gloomy ass hallways in urban public schools. Cafeterias with tables with
just like that prison.
Come on. Wow. Them shiny little them floors, you know what I'm saying? Same shit there. Then, like for instance, when you get wrecked at school, what they got at basketball. That's all you can really do.
Right.
Or you
just basketball or
same shit
or the little tether balls. I think they took those out.
Man, same shit in prison. All you doing is about to play basketball.
And then you have a breakfast. No, you have.
Then you getting told when to eat.
A break. Yeah.
Bells ringing to send you off places. You know what I'm saying? Your door buzz to let you out your cell.
And the only thing it don't teach you is how to be successful in life, how to get over poverty, how to get it out.
In school. I remember in math class, and this shit, I know we off topic of boxing, but
no, you could.
These like real conversations.
This is what we here for. Yeah, this is conversations I love on my show.
Yeah, they having kids look up find f of x in the schools, like even like down to math class and stuff like that. They teaching kids find f of x, stuff like this. You can't take that shit into the real world. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't teaching kids financial literacy on how like. They not even giving these kids hope, right? So like it's like you're not teaching them financial literacy on what to do when they actually make money because y'all don't even see them having a future of making
that type of money. You know what I'm saying? Literally setting up to go work at McDonald's or work at a fast food joint.
Like the basics, you know what I'm saying? Then like this narrative of every kid has to go to college got to stop too.
That's
because
crazy.
College is just a way for them to
putting you in more debt.
More debt, bro. Like if they not getting full rides for sports and stuff like that, like that's different. Your schooling is getting paid for and stuff like that. But other than that, man, it's like how many presidents went to college? Donald Trump went to college?
I don't think so.
Hell no, he ain't go.
A lot of these celebrities didn't even go to college.
Come on, man. So
like, why do you think they install that in us?
Because they want you to end up in so much debt all the time that you feel so below that you don't feel like there's no way out. You know what I'm saying?
And all it does is beneficial to the people who's hired.
Because all you gotta do is keep paying them till you die.
Right.
Everything you earn,
it's just like having a car note if you don't make the right decisions on cars.
And half of these people that go to college, right, and come out owing the debt, they still don't got no car. They just paying them.
Crazy.
You feel me? And they ain't got
with
no
their
car.
education. And then you would think, like, because there's some benefits in college, right? Like if you go in to be a doctor or a lawyer and stuff like that, right? But most of the time when you ask these kids, what are you going to college for? Oh, just to get my bachelor's.
And listen, just to get. And we not going to ignore the fact that people that go and be doctors, right? They're still in a controlled environment. And what I mean by that is you can know how to cure something, but the hospital won't allow you to do it. Oh my God. Because it ain't allowed in America. You know what I'm saying?
Because
or whatever medicine needed business. To touch.
If
there's doctors don't get paid, doctors don't get paid if you ain't getting sick.
Right.
So why you think they're prescribed? They're told to give you and prescribe you medication. Yeah. Listen, right? When you done at a hospital, right, and they done checking you out, right, they sent off somewhere, right, to go look at a computer or this and that. Then after like an hour you wait, and they come back and tell you what the nurse tell you what they're told to give you. Now they only told to give you what might just mildly, kill some,
or like
but it ain't curing nothing. And what they're giving you might cause a side effect that leads to something else.
Right.
So they looking at it like this. All right,
we
gonna help him get out of here today. He gonna feel better. But then in about 3 months he gonna become complaining about his heart or his rib because this caused side effects for cardiovascular disease or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like chemotherapy. Prime example. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, it doesn't really help
at all. Man.
And my uncle, before he passed away, I believe this year, man, he had cancer, and they gave him the date and they gave him the time, and it literally happened. Right. They was giving him the treatment. It was not working.
Right.
And that's so deep, man. This world is such a setup, bro, and it's so freaking sad that people are just living on a daily basis, just smoking, drinking, partying. They're ignoring the fact that there's so much more important stuff going on in this world that's gonna affect their life, their kids' life, their generation of.
Right.
Damn, that's so deep.
But that's why you got a liquor store in every corner in the urban environment.
You know, and you don't see it in these other places. You got fast food joints on every freaking urban environment.
But and when you come to these clean areas, you see Whole Food.
You see fresh food. You see. I walked in the stores. Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, I'm like, and then the price is good.
Yeah,
the price is good.
Price is cool.
You know, and then out here they're gonna make the prices for McDonald's. They always gonna drop it down. They always gonna keep you coming back. They always gonna. Yeah. And that shit is the meat is so.
The meat ain't even meat.
That ain't even meat. I don't know what it is. Literally like string rubber that just
sending it over here on
seasoned.
Trucks. They sending it over here on trucks and labeling it pink slime and stuff like that. Like, it's crazy, bro.
Man, it's so deep, man. It's so deep, man. You know, and I wish one person or two person like us could get their brain together and change the world and really do something. But it's just so much that we can do.
Yeah,
you know it's just so much we can do, and it's so sad, man. But hopefully one day everybody is, more awake to the things that's really going on in our world, in our environment, on our earth. Especially to the people that it matters the most, because there's people that's living really good right now, and they're like, they know everything that's going on. A lot of them, they know what to stay away from, they know what to do, they know what not to eat, what to eat, how to stay healthy, how to so sometimes I just really feel bad for our community.
Out there too, it's there. There's books that Dr. Sebi done left and stuff. People just don't want to open it.
100%.
They said put the truth in books, because a person will never pick it up and open it.
That's so crazy.
And they said put the other truth in movies, because we're gonna take it as entertainment. So we won't believe it.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so deep. That's so deep, man. That's so deep. It just it goes back to like everything that they're doing now. If you're into like the aliens and all the stuff that they're discovering now, they're trying to say that it's aliens in our oceans now. They've
been that. They telling you outer space.
They've been in space for so long.
They telling you outer space up there, but outer space is in the water, bro. Anytime you see this unknown spacecraft, they crash where? In the water.
They probably come from the water
65% of the water, 95% of the world is made of water, but 65% of the water is unexplored.
So I actually think it's more.
It's probably
than 65. I think it's more like 80 something.
But like you gotta think, like you got glow in the dark fish, and you got areas and depths of the water that you would never touch.
Never touch, but there's stuff living under there. Wow. And they've been in space for so long, can't find nothing. I don't even know why they're still going out there. They said James Webb's out there.
Man, I don't even think they ever been out there. I don't even think, listen, you gotta think. Do we really know there's something up there? No, because the last time they tried to lie to us, but I ain't no fool, right? They said, oh, they went out of space, the first dude touched the moon, this and that. But me having common sense while watching the video, I'm looking at him take a picture at the moon, right? But the American flag that he planted on the moon is blowing. But there ain't no gravity out of space. So how the hell is it blowing? How it got wind out of space? So you gotta just pay attention. You know what I'm saying? The eyes ain't gonna lie to you because you're seeing what you're seeing.
Yeah, for sure. So what they trying to do now is they're trying to like tell us about these aliens, right? But obviously, like we're not believing no more. Like a lot of us, why? Because like we are introduced to AI now, and AI is such a manipulating, scheming type. New technology and stuff that's brought to us. How we don't trust it no more.
But you gotta remember they bringing that. Why did AI come about? Is it to really make you not trust that it really is aliens, or is it to make you think that this ain't true? They just messing with me. They just messing with my head. I don't even know what I'm saying. They bring that type of stuff about to leave the questions in your head. Once the truth is exposed, the truth is already exposed. They try to do stuff to manipulate the mind again, to now make you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you know, but now they throw this catalyst in there to make it seem like, do you really know what you know?
Like you can see it, but do you really believe what you're seeing right in front of your eyes? 100%. Are you familiar with the Project Bluebeam?
I heard about it, but I didn't look into it.
So it's basically a project that they said in this near future right here that we're actually in, when we start believing in aliens, that there's supposedly going to be a fake alien invasion to where they make it project like there's spaceships floating around and like destroying planets and like areas and stuff like that.
Let me ask you something. So you said they're going to make it project, right? Now project. Like, you know how the sphere, you got the sphere in Vegas, right? You see how they changed the way it looked? Let me tell you something, right? The Earth is a ball, right? So we know, right? But when you look up in the skies at night, you just see lights shining down, right? Why is every satellite that's supposedly out of space facing the Earth? What can a satellite make?
What?
A gang of satellites. Every satellite that's out of space is facing the Earth. But yet y'all supposed to be telling us what's going on out of space. I feel
but
like
all of them is facing
every satellite is facing the Earth.
Okay.
I feel like they just doing that to cause a screen to show you what you think you're seeing. We think we see the sky, but is it really the sky? It's just like the sphere.
You just put something in my mind like that I've never thought about. That
when you go to the sphere, it's different pixels, like camera things.
Yeah.
And they turn on and they cause this thing that look like the sun.
But you know what though? The only thing about that is they've been seeing stars from back then though, when they didn't have a lot of satellites up there. So that's the only thing about it.
It's like the hollow Earth. I read this book before called The Hollow Earth, right? And it basically was like, the reason it was telling us that the Earth may be donut, like shaped like a donut. The Earth may the ocean is definitely out of space and stuff like that. It was saying stuff like that due to the fact that they're saying it's a world within our world. Like when you go to the beach and you watch the sunrise, it goes straight up, straight down, right? Like it's traveling through a hole. Hence why they say the core of the Earth is hot, because the sun leaves a burn trail. Then when you say you fill up your bathtub with water, and when you unplug the drain, the water starts spinning, right? So what's in the ocean that's making all this big body of water spin to make a whirlpool?
To make these waves and everything like that.
When you get whirlpools in the ocean, and they spin, where's the water going down to?
Wait, that really be happening?
Yeah, like, whirlpools in the ocean.
Crap, I gotta look. I never seen one of those. That's crazy.
Like, bro, the whole ocean starts spinning and going down like a drain just got flushed or some shit.
Man,
it's crazy.
It's so much to learn and so much to take in. It's too much. Like, you're really not going to.
Bro, because you could tell, because we started talking about some other stuff, and that shit just drawn out to this. Like, bro, I could talk about this type of shit all day, though, bro.
All day,
I'll be big on this.
Right. And it's so interesting and so entertaining. It's like, just why wouldn't you want to learn more about this and get deep into this, you know? Like, for the people that's just hearing the world, like, NPCs, I believe that's how you say it, like non-playable characters. They're just here, like they're just there.
A lot of people don't want to hear this type shit. A lot of people tell you, "Oh, bro, you drunk or you high or something." Like, why are you talking about that?
Yeah, or they'll tell you like, "I don't want to hear no history lesson or something stupid like that," which is crazy, you know.
They want to hear when Megan Thee Stallion new CD dropping.
Right. That's not gonna benefit their life at all. That's not. Yeah, it's so crazy, you know. And I thank God that I separate myself from things like that, because it introduces me to a new world. You know, I know we might be living in Earth, but I promise you, like, when my life started changing around and I got away from all the junkies, all the weed heads, all the negativity and stuff like that, I really felt like I entered a new
realm of life.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I feel like, damn. And then I've been seeing so much more in this new life, in this new world, in this new environment. It's like, just imagine like doing this on a higher scale, you know. And I'm talking about, just imagine like being a celebrity or like being a higher power person. Imagine what they're seeing in their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people down here, they just seeing what they see every day, the same shit.
You see different things every time you elevate in life.
That's new shit. Do you think that come with some type of psychological, like, or spiritual connection to like the other things that's out there? Because we're on Earth, you know, and like, we believe that we're floating on a freaking rock in the middle of nothing. This cannot just be it, you know what I'm saying? How could this just be it?
It's more to this, you know. We don't really know. We'll never know.
We'll never know, probably.
I mean, I can't say we'll never
know. Or will we? Right. Is there going to become a day that we actually get the truth about this life in this world?
But right now, we don't know.
We're not ready for it. I don't feel like we're ready.
I don't think so.
We're not, you know, man, you know. And then just to wrap it up, because I know it's getting a little late, and we about to get it, you know. Is there anything else, man? I'm like, is there anything else you want to talk about? We can talk about, you know. I hate to end the conversation soon, you know, but man, you know, I'm glad you came.
For sure.
I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I hope everything was good.
Once again, congratulations, man, on everything. You know, you're a great fighter. You know, obviously. Congratulations on your win. Keep going, man. One day you are going to be a world champion, you know, and I can see it. Just your mentality, just your skills, your mentality, and just your mindset and the way you think, and just the training that you're going through with your coach. You know, I really applaud that. You know, so it's great having you, man. If there's anything, final things that you want to say to to the people out there,
you know, man, just y'all. Live life, man, but also live with a purpose. Like, progress, elevate every day in life, man. Whatever your passion is, whatever it is that you see yourself doing, go for it. And like, literally go for it with everything in you. So like, separate yourself from the distractions. Put them phones down all the time. It's okay to have it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I have my phone sometimes, but all the time is not necessary unless you're making money off your phone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then I'm gonna just close up with, like, follow me on Instagram at TooKold, TOOKOLD ___. Again, it's TOOKOLD ___.
There you have it. You have it, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely a special episode tonight. You know, just if you guys haven't checked out the other ones, check them out. But this is definitely one that, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the whole thing. You know, we here, like, we touched on some really amazing things, man. So, you know, watch it all the way through. Well, I mean, you're at the end anyways. You watched it all the way through. You know, don't forget, my book is out. There's a brighter day after the storm. You guys go check that out, man. Phenomenal book. It is my autobiography. Just a little snippet of it. This is book 1, you know, so guys, go check that out. Check out TooKold. Check out everything that you know he got going on. You guys,
for sure.
You know,
next fight coming January 30th. We looking at, so Okay. Y'all just stay tuned, man.
Where's it gonna be, out here or?
No, I got something special cooking up, man.
Okay. Well, there you have it, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another amazing episode of the May Revenue on Your podcast. This was definitely a special episode, man. I'm actually probably gonna bring this part right here in the beginning so you guys could really get through this episode, because definitely want to get through this one, man. And there you have it. Too cold.
Already,
thank you, my brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Man, that was amazing.
Yeah,
that was amazing, bro. Yeah.